second run, and he'll share the United States 8th down, and then we'll get into the last 5 sleds. Darla Deschamps of Canada, 5th place last week in Innsbruck on her World Cup debut, and Huber and Rudman 1 and 2 in the World Cup points today, 2 and 1 reversed in the standings. There's our program director Heinz Thoma, the president of the jury. He's got some issues to deal with because snow is coming into the track.
Snow falling, fog descending. It's got to make the coaches and the athletes who are at the top of the scoreboard at the moment a little bit concerned, because snow accumulating on the track makes for slower conditions. There you see some of the spectators waving on.
Weather conditions, you can see the lights. Ivas Delia from Romania.
Yeah, a 2nd and 6/10 off the pace. Don't expect her to move in the top 10. This is still a building year for the young Romanian and the developing Romanian skeleton program.
Her first ever World Cup that we've seen her in. She's obviously been on the Europa Cup tour, because you cannot qualify for the World Cup until you've done 5 tracks, 3 races, or 3 tracks, 5 races. Two-handed start. We won't see too many two-handed starts. Michelle Steele, the only other athlete left in the field to do two-handed starts.
The safe, secure way to start. You see a 6:16 start, way off the pace from the top competitors in the field. But you'll get to see how these athletes develop this technique. You're going to see that they're balanced on the sled, knee pressure, shoulder pressure, head down. Her head's a little high up, looking forward. And now she drops it into the curves as the compression, the G-force starts to build in these curves. Not so much here on the top, but when you start exiting out of 9, 10, 11, the compression really drives that head down towards the ice.
Good form, little tap there. Taps any place on this track are lethal to your time at the bottom. Short track, you need to be perfect. 2 perfect runs. If there's a 1,500-meter track, you have a chance to pick up time on the bottom. Here, you don't. That's better speed for the Romanian in the finish, 1:00.42. And compared to the 1:00.37, 500 slower in her second run than the first run. I think the weather's definitely going to have something to do with the competition today.
Yeah, when you consider she's had the best ice of all the next 19 competitors going down, and she has a slower time than she did on the first heat in a fairly clean run. Here you see, the shoulders are down, hands grip behind the body onto the handles. A little bit of a late exit of 10.
77 miles an hour. She's the leader. 19 sleds to go. She gets a chance to go to the leader's box. Now they're sweeping. This will be an issue. Will they sweep on every sled? Will they sweep on every 5th sled? Look, he gets out right there.
That is an issue here.
Of the finish curve, you're looking for time. She's still in first place, but definitely lost a little time there because she was on her shoulder going through that finish line. Shoulder's not as quick as your runners. Here's up top with some little tap.
Yeah,
cost you some time.
Dragging on the side wall, that's a lot of friction. Now here, she brought it down too early in the finish curve, which spits her out late over on the side into the side wall. Losing a little of the expensive speed suit. Big smile on her face still.
Kimber Grabersack of Park City. She's the leader at this time. Top 6. And remember, this is the European Championships. Andy O'Shea of the United States finishes in 12th place. All of these athletes, Kimber Grabersack, 19th for the United States.